Morning, Mr. Wilkes.
Morning, Joe. All on your own, are you?
Just holding fort till Matt and Peggy get back. Then I'm off to give an hand at sheepdog trials.
Ah.
Cup of tea?
No, thanks. I had breakfast not 10 minutes ago.
Hey, we'll have to change all that, you know, once we get place going. 5:30 start on farm.
You've a hope from me. Will your mother be back?
Oh, well, Matt's running her over to Auntie Beryl's and I'll be going straight on to trials, I expect. You're not going?
I'm on my way there now. I just dropped in to let you all know that I've fixed the deal with Jameson. His farm's ours now. Leastways it will be when the company's formed. Have you had any word from Jack yet?
We're always the last to hear from Jack. What about you?
I sent a cable to the ship as we agreed, explaining things, but I've not had a reply yet. It's 10 days or more.
He probably can't get over the shock of us all going into business together. Hey, if you're going to trials, keep a lookout for Grandad. Not you're likely to miss him. He's bought himself a new suit out of money from the share he sold you.
Get off.
Says he's going to live in style now he's got money. And style's about the right word for it.
Oh. Well, you're not making a fortune for Amos by the look of it, George.
He's all right with stall up at trials. Hey, you come into one.
Anything I've got, I've earned. I'll have a whiskey.
Aren't you going up to trials?
Oh, I haven't missed one in 40 years. And I'll keep it up till they bury me.
Not what it was, though, they tell me.
Happen not, but it's still a great day for the village. And it's going to be a great day for me. Oh, by the way, give me some coppers in me change, will you, George? I'm going to telephone for a taxi.
Thank you. Amos?
Isn't he from that place above Sugden's?
Wilkes his name is. There's something going on up there with him and Sugden's. You know he's bought out Harry Jameson.
Oh, aye. Oh, is that him?
He's been seen more than a bit of Annie Sugden, too.
Oh, well, there's no blaming him for that. And he'd be a good catch for any man it can get her. Well, I mean, she were wasted on Jacob, I always reckon.
We'll have that firkin under the table so it won't get in way of serving.
Aye, he'd be a lucky man that can get her. Not that she'd take just anybody. I mean, she's particular, is Annie Sugden.
What you getting at?
Getting at?
Aye, getting at. Going on about Annie Sugden.
I wasn't going on, I was just saying she's particular. It'd be a good man that can get her wedded again.
You seen her lately?
Well, in village, you know, about. I mean, there Jack's away, ain't he? Aye, we're a couple of days after... Hey, up. There's out trash, see.
Keep him off. He'll be after t' empties.
I better put these crates at back. They'll be safe enough there.
I can look, can't I? Sure. Free country. I've been about, you know. Wandered all over.
Aye. We'll wander a little bit downwind. It's like breathing sheep's dung.
Got any sacks, have you?
Look up it, will you? I'm working. Oh. Yeah.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Sharon. You come up with Ma?
She wasn't at our house when I left.
Oh, she got kept in village, I expect. Hey, you got something for Peggy, haven't you?
I'm going home for dinner. She can have them then. Is she all right? Peggy, I mean.
There's nothing wrong with her. Except it's twins expected.
Mum's been trying to work out what relationship they'll be. She's your mum's cousin.
No, look, I've had all that from Ma. Like monkey's puzzle. All that fuss to no purpose.
Are you coming to our house for dinner?
Dunno. I dare say Ma let on when I see her.
Oh, well, I've got some friends to see. Ta-da.
See ya.
I won't look at her. I've got better things to do than that.
I reckon she'd have an all.
Who wants to scrape barrel?
Right, the way she looks, she'll have to find man as fancies her.
Oh, he's getting at you, you Charlie.
Eh?
You can't teach him, can you?
Look, just because you don't look that good don't mean anything. She could be best in the world. Hey, look at Sharon Crossway.
Whoa, all together now. Hey,
Oh, shut up,
hey, are you doing anything tonight, Sharon? I'm free if you're easy.
You don't know when to stop him.
Stop when it's over, don't I?
Can't help it if you're born like it, I suppose.
What's the matter? What have I done?
No sense, there's no feeling.
If you don't watch it, mate, you'll feel something.
Pack it in.
Well, I bet you fancy a chance with her, wouldn't you, eh?
Well, better than a chance you got the way you go on.
Do you know a better way?
I don't know, or worse.
Well, don't you? Well, I'll show you then. You'll see. I'll get that Sharon Crossweight. Well, come on then.
There you got a win, Kenny.
Not happy about Biscuit. He's had a knock.
Oh, he looks all right.
Ah, but a rough patch and he'll like feel it.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Thanks kindly.
Hello, Mr. Wilkes.
Sure. Haven't seen the rest of your family yet.
Oh, they'll be here sometime. A prize giving, if naught else.
He looks a right Herbert, doesn't he?
Well, that's old trash, that is. He's always up here about this time. Stays about a month or so, and then he's off again till next year.
Not too keen on personal freshness by the look of it.
Oh, he stinks, you know. Even with best will in the world, you can't stick him too close long.
Seemed too worried where he gets his food from, either.
Thank you very
much.
Oh, well, you're not too busy, like, eh?
Yet. It'll pick up. Got yourself a suit, I see.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Well, I'll have a beer.
Have you come with family?
Nay, I got Ned Berry to run me down here. You got a bit of money? You might as well enjoy it. You're not going to have much chance when you're dead.
Right enough, have a good time. There's coming to a bit of money by the sound of it.
Come? What you mean, come? Everything I've got, I've earned. Nobody has ever left me out.
No, I didn't mean out like that.
Here we are. A couple of those. Show us some glasses, brother.
No business of mine where folk get their brass from.
I'm going to get me a good little dog.
Dog, eh? They can cost a bit, good uns, 30.
I
Gildas,
can pay.
Eh? Well, it can't be just beer at that price.
I never
Special
expect
facilities
out for
always
now.
cost a little bit more.
And I'm going to get a real good
Bloody
view
rubbish.
way.
Aye, well, don't forget to bring them bottles and glasses back.
Just a little pup, you know. One I can train up like.
Don't realise I have to provide glasses and service.
What are you on about?
I'm saying I have to provide all this. It costs money.
You put it on prices though, Amos, don't you? Oh, hello, sir.
You're looking well, Sam. Very smart.
All right, well, I'm Mr. Trial here, sir, for 40 years.
Well, you look good enough for another 40. Everything in order?
Very satisfactory, Mr. Verney. Very satisfactory. Can I get you a drink?
No, not this time, thank you. Just seeing everything's in order. If I didn't know better, Sam, I'd say you were courting again.
Hey? Oh, listen to that, eh? Courting, me courting. He's a one, Mr. Verney, eh?
You mind your beer.
Me courting? There's just about as much chance of that happening as you have of getting wed.
Morning, Mr. Verney.
Good morning, Joe. You must be Mr. Wilkes. Verney. We're up at the hall.
Oh, of course. I was intending to call on you about the hunt.
Oh, do you ride?
No, I don't, but my daughter does. I thought it might help her to get to know people.
It will. You too. And we can't afford to lose subscribers. Are you busy at the moment?
Well, I've never been to one of these trials before. I hope to learn something.
Well, things won't really get moving for a while yet. Come on up and have a drink.
Well, that's very kind of you, but...
Oh, I promised to give an hand with some penning. I best get on.
Seems to be getting quite a responsible lad.
Nothing the matter with Joe that can't be put down to being young. And he'll get over that. Too soon, more's the pity.
You've bought their freehold, I believe.
Aye, I have. But they'll not regret it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. The car's over there. I'm sort of chairman of the committee. Means free parking, if nothing else.
Mind that job.
You won't get one working down Tarson's.
Still wouldn't mind it.
You get one, are you, Jim, lad? No. One of them, what's it's for me? You know, take roof off. Sports job. And get a bird with one of them. Easy. Easy.
It is a long time, yes. But there are families in the village who were here long before the Verneys arrived. In fact, the Sugdens probably were.
Not in the same house, though. That makes a difference.
Well, I suppose it does. Certainly it makes the continuity of the family more obvious. Can I fill that for you?
Thanks. I've been on my own since I was 14. I must have cousins and that somewhere, if I knew where to look.
I wish some of mine would disappear. There are disadvantages to having too wide a family.
You wouldn't say that. Apart from my daughter, I've no one.
Well, have you no contacts with your wife's family?
They're abroad, mostly. South Africa, New Zealand.
Well, there are consolations. I come from a long line of robbers, both sides. All that we own here came into the family by a bit of sharp practice when old Henry was getting all he could from the monasteries. Have you been over the old abbey ruins, by the way?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
They're very interesting. I'll show them you. But, as I was saying, my family has its roots in opportunism, robbery, and discreet fiddling. Unfortunately, in some of the branches, it still shows, especially amongst those who no longer have direct access to the spoils.
Get a few on the touch, do you?
Well, at least you're not bothered with that.
That's true enough. But if you've got the comfort of a family, you must expect to pay something for it.
You lunching anywhere?
I hadn't thought.
Look, join me here. Laura, my wife, she's away for a few days. I'd be glad of your company. I find eating alone's rather boring.
Well, thanks, I will. I'll get a bit tired of my own company myself.
Good. Now, about the hunt. You'll have to be proposed, of course. Let's go into the library and I'll see if I can dig out some forms or something.
Please. I've always been that. What do you have to learn? Yeah?
You can come and see. Take your pick.
Well, he looks a bit weak on the ox to me.
You balmy. You won't find better out at shoring than him.
Oh, it's just the point now, isn't it? He hasn't made shoring, has he?
Heck, I'm not trying to sell you champion.
Hey, it's the way the ox goes to stifle.
Have you done with that glass?
I'll be waiting while it's filled.
Well, if you don't ask, we don't know, do we?
Oh, cheer up, Amos. It'll probably never happen. Bloody misery he is.
She doesn't fancy you, anybody can see that.
Don't worry you, does it, Jim? You can have your pick any time, can't you?
I like her.
Well, go and get her then. Go on.
Ooh, they got their eye on us.
Yeah, he's all jab.
Hey, who is?
Any dolly that come near you, you'd run.
That's right. Straight after her.
He's a liability, we'll get nowhere with him.
He bought the drink.
Oh, that's Hey! Here, hang on.
Here, what you up to?
Us?
Aye, you, what were that?
What's he on about?
What you on about?
I'm not having any goings on here.
Goings on? What's goings on? You know what he means by goings on? We don't know what you mean by goings on.
Hey, Jim, did you... Where's he?
He can't have gone for all three of them.
Look around.
Ah, well, I like one, you know, just to train up. Give me something to do, like.
Well, that's how they are. Not champions, but good dogs, you see. Intelligent.
Oh, a dog can be a man's best friend, you know.
Aye. Look, you can have pick of litter for a £5. There you are. I can't do no better than that.
£5? £5?
Aye, that's giving them away.
That's a fair deal of money.
For a giveaway, it is.
Worth 10 of anyone's money.
Always hard to sell her.
Hey, thee wouldn't know a dog from a dinner sauce, so keep the nose out.
Buying a dog's like taking a wife, you know. You've got to live with it for a while before you know whether you got a bargain or not. Remember that, Amos?
Well, I'm not buying dog.
Nay, but you might get wed, you never know. Well, I'd best take a look at litter, hadn't I?
Ah, well, that's what I keep telling thee.
Never make a blind buy, Illy. That's throwing money away.
Well, shall I run thee down now? I've got car, yeah?
Oh, well, I don't want to miss out here, you know.
I won't take half a minute there and back.
All right. I'll just sup this, then.
Right. I'll get caught at gate and toot.
Right.
Come on.
Sam?
All right.
Has your Annie been saying anything to you?
Our Annie?
Aye.
Saying anything to me?
Aye, I was just wondering.
Wondering what?
If she'd said anything.
Well, about what?
Well, no, I don't want to tell you if you don't know, like.
Seems to me we've got lines crossed somewhere.
Well, it's just that everybody seems to be hinting, like, you see.
Hinting?
Aye.
Hinting what?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Beauties, aren't they? Nay, you've got to admit, they're good-looking pups.
Oh, he's a bit weakly.
Ah, well, there's always one, isn't there? He's the best. Yeah. Oh, a real beauty he is. A real beauty.
Yeah, he looks all right, don't you?
Aye, have a long walk, find a better pup than him for a £5.
All right. Who did your bitch mate with?
Friend of mine's dog, Pedigree. Oh, you got my word for that.
Local, was he?
No, no. Lives out Cornway. What do you say, then?
I'd say he got you on a string. There's Shetland in these.
Come on. Who are you kidding?
Well, Lily, I'm no expert judge of pups. But if these are Pedigree, I'm Lord Mayor.
Hey, now, Luke. My BB may not be top class, but she's pure. Oh, aye, I can prove it.
Oh, aye, she's all right, I dare say. It's Dad that's trouble. Either your pal doesn't know his dog, or else he's been a bit careless.
Nay, he won't have done me as my wife's cousin.
Well, all I know is, Ellie, something's happened with your bitch and something that's not right. I mean, look, anybody can tell with half an eye they're a mixed bag. Oh, I'm not paying a fiver for any pretty crossbred, no.
3 then.
No, I've gone off sheepdogs. No, they're too big to have around the house. I think I'll get myself a Jack Russell. Yes, they're a tidy dog to have around.
2.
I tell you what, Tilly, come down, Woolpack, and I'll buy you a drink. You look as if you need it.
Who's there?
Hello. It's only me.
What you doing up there?
Just looking. No law against that, is there?
You were at the trials, weren't you?
So are you.
I know, but... Have you been following me?
Do you mind?
What for?
That's a daft question, isn't it? Not in a hurry, are you?
Don't be daft. Come on, give 'em me.
Yeah.
What you playing at, Jim? Come on, give 'em to me.
Nice here, innit? Quiet. You'll have to be quicker than that. I've always had my eye on you. You know that? Now I've got you, haven't I? All to myself.